If you're interested in how I made this old-fashioned delicious buttery pecan candy, stay tuned. Hey guys, how are you tonight? It's your girl Shonuff. I am so excited to come and share an old-fashioned recipe with you that's been in my family for generations. There's 5 generations of us now. My grandfather was a chef and he's passed on a few years ago, and he left a legacy with us. And that legacy is pecan candy, popcorn balls, Dixie cups. That's what we do in the South. And during this fall season, it's the perfect time that we like to make pecan candy. Just getting ready for the holidays. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Just want to share a little bit about pecan candy, at least what I know about pecan candy. Because in the South, where I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we call it pecan candy. Right on the other side of the levee, they call it pralines. And I had to look up the word praline because I'm not used to saying pralines. Even in the North, they say praline. Praline is a smooth, sweet substance made by boiling nuts in sugar and grinding the mixture. So that's what a praline is. And whenever you eat the praline candy, it's really soft, almost like a caramel, but not too chewy like a caramel, with the right consistency, and it's full of pecans. And the pecans are boiled so much that they're really soft. So that's a praline. We make pecan candy. Pecan candy is smooth. It's not brittle like peanut candy, but it is a consistency that will give you a nice caramel candy bar. It's buttery, it's creamy. The carnation milk along with the condensed milk is what make it creamy and delicious, along with the butter and the sugar. And we cook it a little bit longer than, I guess, a praline. So I'm not trying to ramble, guys. I just want to educate you on what I know about making pecan candy. Again, it's been in my family for years. I'm not sure they want me to even share this recipe, but I've seen many different styles of making pecan candy, or not even pecan candy, but pralines online. So I just wanted to share with you how we make pecan candy, okay? So what you're gonna need is 2 cans of carnation milk, 1 can of condensed. This is what makes the candy nice, smooth, and creamy. Of course, we're going to use 1/3 stick of butter, 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla, 1.5 cup of sugar, and of course the good old pecans. And you know, we grow pecans down in Louisiana, so we make a lot of different recipes with pecans. What else did I want to say? And I want to say, go Saints. We are up 5-1. So I'm really excited about that. So this is just a shout out to the Saints. You see my little Saints earrings? So let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say before I get started. Again, this is an old-fashioned recipe. I said that. So now you can make this a bigger pan. Let me just show you something. The pan that I am using tonight is, I guess this is a 13 by 11, I believe, pan. Just a regular old cookie sheet. Oh, it's right here on the thing. It says, yeah, that's what this is. This is a 13 by 11 pan that we're gonna butter. Now, if you want to make yours a little thicker, you can still use the same pan, but you would use 3 cans of carnation milk and 1 can of condensed milk. You can use a can, you don't even have to use condensed milk. There's another way you can make it with 3 cans of condensed milk. 3 cans of carnation milk, using a cup of sugar to a can of carnation milk. I don't want to do it that way because that's too much of sugar. So the condensed milk minimizes that sugar, so you can use just a 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 cans of carnation, and 1 can of condensed. And I like to get the, you'll see in the video where I'm saying let the mixture come to a boil. Once it starts boiling, the perfect time is to put the butter in and your half of tablespoon of vanilla, which gets it to cooking fast. So enough talking. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put the carnation milk, condensed milk, and the sugar. Whenever my milk and sugar start to boil, I go ahead and drop a half a stick of butter in there along with the half a tablespoon of the vanilla. That gets it to cooking a little bit faster. It's already starting to cook down. It's only been cooking about 15 minutes. Okay, here we are at the vigorous stir. We've been cooking it for about 30 minutes now. See, putting the butter and vanilla in, half of it in the beginning gets it going. So in about maybe 5 or 7 more minutes, I'll be getting ready to put the other half, butter, vanilla, and then add the pecans. Added the pecans, and this is where it gets really tricky, guys. It's just me right now, so I don't have someone to hold the camera, but I do believe in checking it and making sure. So I drop a little bit into pecan candy until the water in the water, and what happens when it cracks, once it's in that ice water, that's when I know it's ready. I still do the soft test to make sure I'm cooking it right. Once you have poured the candy into your pan, you can cut it at your desired size, and it is ready to eat. So I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes for it to cool off and have a piece for you guys. Okay guys, here's a piece of candy for you. It's so delicious. It's creamy. It's soft. Tomorrow it's going to be a little bit stiffer than it is right now. But it's perfect pecan candy.